never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up. We finna go deep. Riding on a team. Got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down. When I hit the town, you should ride.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, girl.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Listen, I just dogged my tacos. That's the only thing I have to represent for Cinco de Mayo today.
Where your margarita at, sis?
I'm trying to get fine. So meanwhile, I'm trying to get fine, but I just drank a whole can of soda. I'm taking a break from alcohol right now because I feel like yesterday I went to Charlotte. I surprised my best friend, Christina. I surprised her. She just closed on her house. And
yeah, congratulations, Christina.
And we celebrated. I mean, we bought bottles. Like we had 3 bottles of what is it? 1940. Is it 1942? I can't even think of the alcohol. Don Julio. And we finished everything. And I'm like, I can't, how am I here right now? I had a flight to catch at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You had a flight to catch, child. Well, you don't look like what you've been through. Amen.
Listen, I got bags. Y'all see them.
Well, I'm gonna sip on my margarita for the both of us.
Drink for me.
And I got me some chips and dip too. We celebrate.
Okay, y'all doing y'all big one over there. It's your weekend. What you got going on, girl?
The month of May is crazy. I feel like it's like the beginning of like the summer, the end of like the school year. The kids got games. My mama graduating. I got to go to her graduation.
Mother's Day.
Philip graduating from the 5th grade. I got a middle schooler. It's just so much going on. Mother's Day, my wedding anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just trying to keep up, honestly. You know what I mean? Every day is something.
Girl, I feel you.
What about you?
Oh, it's crazy. So Ariana graduation. I just finished her prom. That was crazy.
She looks so beautiful. How did y'all pick her dress? Did you have that made?
She had it custom made. Let her tell it. My dress was custom made in Dubai. So,
ooh, okay, Dubai.
So she had her dress. She picked out her dress. That was good. I have baseball season is crazy. Denim plays for a travel team, and we're going to be traveling all over this summer. So he's going to keep me occupied. Serenity want to start gymnastics. I have a huge project. So I don't know. It was discussed. It was showed on the show a little bit. We did the groundbreaking, but we actually are starting the process of building our affordable homes. Joining us. So that has been crazy. We've been putting in work. So by next year, I'll be having 5 townhomes put up in Tampa. And
okay.
So that's gonna be good. I'm excited for that. And then just trying to get Ariana off to college. It's a lot. Summer's
that's exciting.
Yes.
That's exciting. Well, I look forward to seeing you send your daughter off to college. Like, for me, like I want to come if I can. Oh, are you gonna do a trunk party? That's like the new thing.
Yes.
Isn't that what
Yes, the trunk party.
Yeah, okay. So that means like we just bring stuff for her dorm, right? Why wouldn't you do that when I went to college?
I went off to the military. But shit, I still could have had a trunk party going off to the military.
Absolutely. But I'm glad whoever started that tradition, I'm glad y'all started it because I could have I needed some stuff because that little rundown dorm room I had, child, I needed everything. So that's exciting. And you got to bring Denim down to hang out with the kids.
Yes, he's been busy. Oh my goodness. It's like baseball it takes up, it takes up everything. So
them sports, they be acting like this is the end of the world. And I'm like, child, they only 11, they only 10. Why is it so serious at this age? I don't understand. All the sports moms out there, I know y'all feel us. Okay. It's a lot. The practices, like the parents are
Oh
crazy
yes.
too. Some of the parents are crazy. I done seen Phil get into it with some of the parents, some of the coaches, and y'all know Phil don't even,
Oh,
he ain't even that kind of person. You know, if Phil say something, it's a problem. But these sports these days with these kids, it's crazy. I done seen some crazy stuff. They be trying to fight, being violent at the games, need the police
not
and
that serious.
stuff.
They be trying to live through their kids.
They do, don't they? And they swear that little 10-year-old who can't hardly catch the ball, throw the ball, nothing, they swear he gonna go pro. Like, baby,
Y'all just want to go have
we don't know
some
yet.
fun.
He's only 10. Like, relax. Just let them have fun.
It's crazy. Well, let's get into it. Have you been watching the Met Gala? Have you been seeing all? Look,
Girl, I'm on my phone checking on these looks, honey, because this theme this year is
yes,
everything. Okay, what's the theme?
super fine tailoring black style.
I love it. And you know why I love it? Because I tend to lean more on the masculine side. Like, I'm very tomboyish. I love a good, I don't really have a chance to wear like a good tailored suit anywhere, but I love, very masculine looks. Like I love me a cargo jean and I love a good sneakers look. Like I'm very much into I lean more masculine. So this theme, I just really feel like,
You would kill it. You would have killed it because it's diving into the style of the legacy of black men. So
yeah,
you definitely
yeah.
would have killed it. Who
And I think that's beautiful that they are, celebrating, first of all, Black men. Like, how often do we get to see Black men uplifted in a way and in our culture uplifted and on a platform in this way? Like, yeah, we get it through music and stuff like this, but fashion, we don't always get to be in the forefront, in the limelight on this big stage. Like the Met Gala is the Met Gala. Like there's nothing bigger than the Met Gala when it comes to fashion. So I just love the theme.
Yes, the theme is nice. So who is your favorite so far?
So far, I always have to give it to my girl Tiana
Killed
Taylor.
it.
The details in her cape. I didn't even before I even saw the details on the cape, I was just like blown away by the tailoring of her suit. Then she has this beautiful cape, and then on the cape, there's a rose in Harlem stitched onto it, and then there's like roses on there. Like it's the details for me because anybody can, throw on a tailored suit. You know what I mean? But it's the detailing for me.
My favorite was Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton did do it for the
Yeah,
guys.
he did his big one. His,
But he's a very pretty man. I never knew he was so gorgeous, like very gorgeous in
he
the face.
is. He's
Yeah.
not.
Like honestly, what he wore, he could get married in that. Like that is, I don't know if he married or not, but it just gave like a royal wedding, a royal groom. Like that's what it was
Who
giving.
was your least favorite?
Ooh, my least favorite. Let me go back and look. Oh, Tyla. Ain't that her name?
Tyler.
Tyla?
So who was the worst out of her or Meg?
Ooh. Meg, I would say, wasn't on theme. I feel like
You know
Tyla's
why it wasn't on theme? She
outfit was
wore a
ugly.
Michael Kors.
I mean, Michael Kors is when it comes to couture, I think he can do what he needs to do, but it just wasn't given. It wasn't on theme. She had on like a white fur and like a
Yes.
silvery colored gown, and the boobs were just sitting up. It's like all I seen. And the hair and the makeup, I don't know. It wasn't on theme for me. It didn't
What
give
it needed to get.
like it didn't give dandyism. It didn't give tailored.
I didn't like
Mm-mm.
Simone Biles' outfit.
Simone Biles, yeah, but she's so petite and so like muscular, you know, maybe she didn't want to go too masculine with her outfit. So maybe that's why she wore like a short mini dress, thinking.
I would have passed on that one. Diana Ross.
Oh, Diana Ross did
She did
it.
a big one.
I loved it. And I felt like it was so her, like very true to who she is, because I feel like she too often dresses kind of masculine. Like she's not super like you know, feminine and girly. Like, you know, she does wear dresses and stuff, but like it also has like a very masculine flair. But the fact that she brought out like the pinks, because everybody's wearing like black and white and darker colors, she pulled out like the colors, the pinks and the reds. And I thought that was beautiful. She looked great.
Yes, well, the looks are still coming in. So y'all tell us who did they do, who didn't, who need help with their style, who need to fire their stylist. Let us know.
Yeah. We're missing our girl Alexis. We know Lex went to the Met Gala some years ago and she looked amazing. I know she could have gave us some insight on her experience being there, but she'll be
Yeah,
back next week traveling. So it's just me and Rel
holding
today.
it down. Okay, my question, Ashley, are themes like this a real celebration of Black culture or curated marketing moments for the Met to feel inclusive?
I think where we are now, as far as being more open and receptive to Black culture, I think this felt natural, you know? I think we've seen a lot of other types of cultures and styles and art. And I think it was about time to uplift like the Black man and the Black culture and I don't know. It doesn't feel forced to me. And I'm usually the person to be like, nah, they just
Right.
doing this to get a reaction. But to be honest with you, I really feel like this felt very natural, very on time, very needed. And it's like, I feel like the conversations around it have been very positive. And we love to see it. So I'm here
Yeah, I
for
feel
it.
like everyone did their big one. It was much needed, the recognition of Black contribution. So I'm loving it. Everyone showed up and showed out. They didn't make it like a costume type event. Like everyone put their all in. A lot of people, not everyone, a lot of people did put their all into, and they killed it. They slaying it.
Okay, now I will say, or let me ask you, what do you think? Do you think the white celebrities are really going on theme with their looks, or are they just showing
Oh,
up, you know?
from what I've seen, they're killing it. It's still going on. Just doing a quick glimpse. What was her name? Emma Chamberlain.
Let me look her
Look,
up. Who
I
you
I did
say?
like her look. Emma. She had on some like a pinstripe.
Hmm. I just saw Sabrina Carpenter pop up.
Sabrina
She
killed
looks
it
very,
too.
Sabrina is
Hmm.
cute. You know who I didn't think was on theme? Anne Hathaway. I felt like she looked like she was going to dinner.
I didn't see her. You got to send me hers.
She just got on a white button up and a skirt. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think
Um,
they understood. Everyone understood this. Majority understood the assignment and looks amazing.
Doja Cat, Lord, she just popped up. I don't know what to say about that look.
What about ASAP?
Let me see. You seen him already? Rihanna is pregnant, girl. He done knocked up Riri with her third baby on the way. We ain't getting no album, but we getting a third
That's
baby.
why we
Oh
didn't get
my
no album because
God.
they busy over there making music in the bed.
Girl. What a way to announce it on the way to the Met Gala. But girl, Riri.
Riri, come on, baby. Just take a pause. ASAP, all we ask is let our girl make some music.
You'll never get another album.
Now I gotta go over here and join the beehives. Can't even go to no concerts no more.
I had to take a drink, child. We ain't never gonna get an album, Lord. Anyways, let me find ASAP. What he had on? You saw his
I
look
didn't see it.
already?
I just wanted to break.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Um, yeah,
A$AP
he
is
always
known for
looked good.
his fashion, though. He wouldn't be
Yeah,
like,
he always looked
yeah,
good. But but honestly though, it's not like, oh, he looks nice. He just always looks good. Like that I expect this look of
right.
him, you know?
No,
You know who it disappointed me though, now that I'm looking at
who?
it? Zendaya.
I think, yeah, I remember glimpsing, but she didn't.
Has on a white tailored suit and a hat that looked like somebody granny beach hat. I don't like that hat. But the suit is very well tailored. I mean, she's on theme, but it's kind of boring.
Y'all know I can't. Fashion is not me. I throw on some anything and keep it moving. So it's it's
Well, luckily you pretty and you can just throw on whatever you want to throw on. Luckily you're blessed in that way.
fashion is not for me. But
I don't know. The Zendaya, I feel like I would give her like, I don't want to say she's a fashion icon, but she always, they dress her.
mm,
Like her stylist, Law Roach,
yeah, La
like
Roche.
be dressing her down. You know what I'm saying? And she says that she used fashion to like help, propel her career. She wasn't standing out as much as an actor and she used like fashion to get to where she is. So
And they got her where she
I don't know.
was because
I just expected more from her, but it's cute. It's not a bad look. It's just,
yeah, you would have thought. Come on now. I gotta
yeah.
look at hers. All right, enough. Let's keep on. We're gonna keep on watching Dior. Dior want to say hey to y'all. Say hey. Say hey.
So
Yes,
cute.
so let's get into it, y'all. So we're gonna keep on watching these looks. Y'all let us know what y'all think. We're gonna still be critiquing as we go along our way. So we gotta get into the
Yes.
business segment. Y'all know we included a business segment and people are loving it. So each week we're gonna talk about some business, some humble Baddies business. And this week I decided to talk about business credit. A lot of
Yes.
go ahead.
Credit. Everybody else credit. Y'all got they got credit so you can get your plastic
Yeah,
surgeries. But y'all don't know
you
about
gotta
no
get
y'all don't know
yeah,
about the
you
business
have to get
credit.
into the business credit because what you can do, and a lot of people don't know, you can put vehicles in your business credit and you don't become a liability to that. Like my Mailbag is in my business name, not my name. I don't have any, it doesn't touch my personal credit. So today we're gonna make grown women moves, grown humble baddie moves, humble daddy moves, and you can unlock serious funding, better terms, and boss level opportunities for your brand. Because being a humble baddie doesn't mean thinking small; it means thinking smart.
Yes.
Why business credit matters. So here's the deal. Business credit is like your business financial resume. Just like personal credit helps you get loans, apartments, or a car, business credit helps your company get approved for lines of credit, leases, vendor accounts, and it protects your personal credit while doing it. How to start business credit. So before I'll give an example of how I started my business credit. Wells Fargo stopped doing it, but when I opened up my business back in 2019, I went to Wells Fargo, and back then they had a secured credit card for business credit, not your personal. So I put $5,000 into an account to open up a secured card for my business credit. Once I did that, I made little small payments for the office, did what I needed to do, and after 6 months, they opened it up to a unsecured line. That's how I started building my business credit. Then I opened up an Amex card, business Amex card. Then I opened up, I went to go get the truck in my business credit. So after just doing things, I don't even have to use my personal credit because I have my business credit. So all you need to do to start up your business, you have to have a business first, a EIN
Mhm.
number, an address for your business, and register your business with Dun and Bradstreet. And you can start like putting, like if you have a lease, just start putting things in there to basically so it can report to your business credit.
Okay.
So you want to monitor your business credit reports. You can do it on NAV or Dun& Bradstreet. That's where your business credit lives. Keep track of what's reported and stay in good standing. Humble Baddies tip of the week. Start small or start right. Even if you're just freelancing or side hustling. Right now, set the foundation like you're running $1 million brand, because one day you just might be. That's it for our Humble Baddie business. Remember, credit isn't about access, it's about ownership. When your business stands on its own name, you're not just hustling, you're building a legacy.
Okay, that was good.
Yes, we got to get.
I need to know about business credit so we can get these businesses going. Stop using your own money. Use credit. Build your credit.
Okay, now we got to get into it, baby, because the tea is hot. Our good old boy, Steve Smith Sr. and his lawsuit. When love and law collide is the topic of this segment. Have you heard about what's going on, Ashley?
I had to catch up on it because I didn't know. Why is everybody business in the streets?
Well,
why group chat? But I want to know.
I seen it went viral. I think the husband got in his feelings and he recorded the conversation when he called Steve and he was like, basically, you're cheating, you're sleeping with my wife. He found the messages, girl, it was some crazy messages. And he was like, I'm sorry, man, and hung up the phone or something like that. Fast forward, he's being sued because in some states, if basically if you are sleeping,
the person that cheated with the person, you can sue them.
It's called, what is it?
Yeah.
It's called the home record law.
Home record law.
Yes. And unfortunately, North Carolina is one of those states. So we've got to break it down. The allegations. Steve Smith Sr. is being sued by Antonio Martinez, who alleges that Smith had a month-long affair with his wife, Nicole. The lawsuit claims that this affair led to the breakdown of the Martinez marriage. So he basically saying, you the reason you was over here laying this pipe. Now you the reason why me and my wife are getting a divorce. Martinez is seeking over $100,000 in damages, citing alienation of affection.
Alienation of affection.
That's what Martinez said. He wants $100,000 for that. Intentional infliction of emotional distress and other claims. Let's break down the home record law. North Carolina is one of the few states that still recognizes alienation of affection lawsuits. Now, how can you prove that? Because I mean, if she cheated on her husband, it had to be something else. Would you?
Not necessarily. And you can prove it. Say he got text messages to her and he like, baby, come on, I want to take you to dinner tonight. And she like, no, or she just denying him whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can prove that.
My question is, okay, what if, he sues him, wins the lawsuit or whatever, and they get back together?
Well, that's fine. Because she still had an affair. He still could have possibly messed up their marriage. People divorce and get back together all the time.
That's crazy. Okay. This law allows a spouse to sue a third party who is believed to have interfered in their marriage, leading to its dissolution. To succeed, the plaintiff must prove that genuine love and affection existed in the marriage, and that the defendant's actions led to its erosion.
Yeah, like what if the other man was like doing the most, like buying her real expensive gifts or something, or like doing something that maybe the husband couldn't do?
Well, the thing about it is, and you hear a lot of guys that they'll cheat for the right one, they will cheat. I mean, Steve wasn't like a basic football player. He was like one of the top football players in the league during his era. So maybe she was a fan and she was like, this is a once and a lifetime opportunity. Let me go step out. But they was telling each other they love it. Girl, you got to read them text messages, child.
Oh, I gotta read the text. I didn't see that. Okay, so I mean, I feel like this is something he should probably just like settle outside of court, like go to mediation, settle. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like the home record lawsuit should be honored in every state?
You know what? I just feel like the person you should be mad at is the person that you are in a relationship with. So I wouldn't punish the other person. It's really because you still got to deal with that person. You know what I mean? Whether y'all end up divorcing or not, especially if you have kids, like you still have to deal with that person and the repercussions of whatever happened. You know what I mean? So I just feel like adding in that other person, it's just you being bitter and trying to get something out of it and trying to hurt another person. But really, the person that you should be upset with is the person that you're married to.
That's true.
So I don't know. I understand like when you're mad and you're going through it, you like, fuck it, yeah. Let me hit this man up for however much. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's whoever you're dealing with that I feel like you need to deal with.
That's true. I know someone who went through a situation like that. But I feel like some people take advantage of this law because it's like you was out here cheating, and now that your husband, got fed up, he stepped out, and now you see this person have money. Now the wife is suing the other woman. It's like you're taking advantage of this.
See, yeah, the relationship was already messed up. That's why I said the other person don't need to be punished.
Yes.
Y'all just need to deal with y'all issues because clearly y'all got issues. You know what I mean? Instead of adding a whole nother person into it, adding another lawsuit. Divorces already cost a lot of money, you know? So for you to like bring in a whole third person into it, I think it's just extra. It's a lot. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to make that like a law everywhere.
And you got to be careful because people are scammers. You got couples out here that go out and seek people with money just to get a little come up.
That part too. I ain't even think about that.
You got to be careful with all this.
There's a lot of scammers these days. People will find a way to scam.
Girl, people will ride your behind, or you'll be driving and somebody behind and they'll just slam on brakes so you can hit them. It's crazy. It's all type of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we hope our boy come out on, well, when you play those type of games, you never know. Well, we're gonna pray for you, Steve Smith, that he don't hurt your pockets. We're gonna pray for this marriage that it works.
And he's also a public figure. So that's why I'm like, I just feel like you should quietly settle. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let this keep going.
I don't think he knew that he was gonna get sued. This just came out a couple of days ago that the guy was filing the lawsuit. So I mean, if you're gonna cheat, why are you cheating in a state
I feel like though, usually when they do this and it's for money, they ask for it first up front. And then if you don't agree to give the money, then they sue. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he did already say like, look, give me some money or I'm gonna sue you for the money.
Damn.
So I feel like he probably had a chance to settle privately. Usually people do.
Baby, if it had to be settled quietly, you would have got 200,000. If I had that.
Now it's public, so it sound like maybe Steve's willing to fight and be like, hell no.
But maybe they knew something. Maybe he had proof that they wasn't I don't know. It's just a bad situation all around.
It is. It is. But can you imagine what if Steve had somebody he was dealing with and then this came out, you know, and now you got to pay somebody $100,000. Like, I couldn't be with you no more. Like now I'm with you, but you got to pay it somebody 100 that because you broke up their marriage. Ew, no, I couldn't be with you no more. It's just bad. Like it's just bad. It's a bad look.
Mm-mm-mm. We're gonna pray for him. Today is gonna be it's gonna be a short segment. We got to get into the humble Baddie's mail, and we're gonna let you go have your fun and drink your margaritas, baby.
Yeah, Phil is waiting on me. He just walked by. He's tacos.
Y'all might listen, y'all might be like Rihanna and ASAP after a while.
No, we not. We are done having babies, okay? We like to practice, but we ain't having no more. All right. I got the Humble Baddies mail today. It says, "Hey, Humble Baddies, I need y'all's real unfiltered advice on this one because my head is spinning. So I've been with my boyfriend for almost 2 years now, and things have been mostly solid. We've had our ups and downs like everyone, but I really thought we were in a good place. Anyway, last weekend we were having a chill night, just sipping wine and having one of those deep combos about boundaries and insecurities. Out of nowhere, he tells me he's attracted to my best friend. Okay. Yes, my best friend. He said he'd never act on it and that he just wanted to be honest while wouldn't ever feel blindsided. He even said he respects me too much to ever cross that line. But ever since that combo, I can't unhear it. Like, why did he even need to say that? Should I be thankful he was honest, or was that some low-key disrespect disguised in transparency? Now I feel weird whenever the three of us are around each other. And I can't help but feel like I'm in competition. Am I tripping, or is this a serious red flag?"
I would say that's a red flag. Like, don't tell me that you're attracted to my best friend. I can't even, like, you basically, as women, even if you not insecure, you just made this lady feel so insecure about herself by telling. So every time two things gonna happen. She's gonna start mistreating her friend, which happens a lot, or she's gonna feel like she have to go above and beyond and start being like her friend just so she can get it's a mind thing. Like, it's crazy. Don't tell me no shit like that.
Yeah, I first of all think that this is a red flag just on him and his character because, like, if this is your man, did she say they was married or no? It don't matter. Either way, if this is your boo, this is your man, like, you supposed to, like, protect your heart, protect your eyes, protect your mind. Like, you supposed to, like, of course there's other attractive people in the world. You're never gonna, like, not be attracted to other people, right? But, like, for him to have to voice it means, like, it's like eating him up inside or some shit. Because I can look at a man and be like, oh, he cute. You know what I'm saying? And
keep it moving.
Like, keep it moving. But for him to feel like he needed to bring it up and say it to me,
you were really attracted to her to even say that.
Yes, that means it's on your mind. Like, what? That's weird. And, I just think that I don't know. I don't know that it would bother me about him liking her. Like, I personally wouldn't feel like I need to be in competition. It wouldn't mind fuck me. It would just really mess with me in a way of, like, he has eyes for other women in a way that he can't control. Because what was it about her that made you feel like you needed to tell me? Like, I get being honest and transparent, but to me, it just feels a little like it would end up going further and being a problem in the future.
Because what if one day, y'all out together and then you feel like you can't go to the bathroom or leave them alone. It's just it causes so many confusions. Like, I wouldn't even want to stay with anyone like that.
Exactly. And it wouldn't, and it honestly wouldn't have nothing to do with her. It would really just have everything to do with him. Because it's now I'm looking at you at every fine ass woman that walked by. Because I'm like,
But even if it don't have to do with her, he can create confusion between them two. Like I've seen a lot of women who who treated their friends a certain way because they felt like their man wanted them. And they didn't even go to the extreme of saying like, oh, I'm attracted to your friend. It's just they'll see their
that's very sad. You shouldn't be with a man who would make you treat your friends weird because your friend weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole another problem, but that's a problem with you and something that you need to dig into. But if we're talking about like how this humble baddie's saying, the man just came and said, I got a problem, and it's because he said that she fine, I feel like that's a him problem. But if you automatically like treating your friends weird because you think your man might think she fine, then that might be a problem where we got to look within. You know what I'm saying? But all of the situations is like you need to be with a man who makes you feel confident. You can leave him in a room full of baddies and you know it ain't nothing finna go down. Period. That's the kind of man that you need to be with. You need to be with a man who only got eyes for you. Not saying that he can't acknowledge another fine woman.
But to look at your friend and say, oh, I'm attracted. Maybe he wants
attracted is a strong
yeah,
word.
that's what I'm saying.
Because you can acknowledge the beauty. You can acknowledge even the sexiness of a woman, but to say I'm attracted to her means that there's something in you that wants it. Like, I want that. To me, that's what attracted means. And that would be an issue for me. Yeah. And so I would tell that humble baddie, she might need to take a step back with him.
Yeah.
Really, because there might be other signs and other clues and things that he might be doing that might show you he may not be the one but I mean, I guess you can appreciate his transparency, but just because it's transparent, bitch, don't mean you need to look through that shit.
Exactly.
Okay. You keep it moving.
That's crazy.
But that's a tough one. I can't imagine.
Girl, you are not tripping. You need to get up out that relationship because it sounds like either he attracted to her and he want her, or he trying to bring her in and have a little.
Yeah, he trying to test you and see what you thought about that. Like, you like her too? Would you be liking her? Type shit. And I don't like that.
Girl, get up out that.
That is a crazy situation to be in. But I feel like that probably happens often.
I'm sure it does. It does. Yeah. It's sickening. Well, you guys, we want y'all to enjoy y'all Cinco de Mayo, God, and have some fun. We're going to end it short today. If y'all have any questions or concerns, or y'all want to send us some Humble Baddie mail, y'all can reach us at contact@humblebaddies.com. I'm Sharelle Rosado. Yeah. You can find me on Instagram at Sharelle Rosado_. You can find me on Snapchat at Sharelle.Rosado and X at Sharelle Rosado.
I'm Ashley Nicole. You can find me on Instagram at Ashley Nicole and Snap at Ash3_Nicole. And
follow Humble Baddies. Yeah. Humble Baddies podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your baby daddy, tell your cousin, tell your auntie, your uncle, and your side chick and your neighbor to all subscribe to Humble Baddies podcast. We love you all.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Bye.
Serenity is out there acting a fool. I'm surprised you didn't hear her screaming.
Screaming?
She acting a fool like.